Hi there, lovelies. I hope you're well. But if you're not and you've got the dreaded COVID, this video is really here to try and give you a little bit of a, well, not just a little, just a fair bit of information on what you can do to support your body going through this. Okay, so there's a lot that you can do, so don't fear. Don't get caught into that loop and worry or anything like that. So actually fear is the last thing you want to experience because this actually depletes your immune system. So what you want to do is boost your immune system. And I'm going to give you in this video, short video, just some tips of what you can do. There'll also be a post that I'll put into Facebook as well, which will give you what I wrote actually was when COVID hit our shores those years ago. So this was it. So this will what will come through is just give you a bit of information. So, but it's not just for COVID. Actually, this is actually all about improving your immune system. So this will be about pretty much all your health, okay? But it will link it on COVID. And interestingly, COVID will goes to the most inflamed, the weaker part of our body. So what it does is actually raises the inflammation that you already have. So you'll have some underlying issues that you might not even know about actually start to come to the surface. So you can actually shift this into a perspective, actually, this is an opportunity for you to heal. So it's bringing things up for you to work with, okay? So they're already there. So it's actually giving you this opportunity to improve before it gets even, worse and increases and gets more and more inflamed along the line. So for me, it was my kidneys, so which is quite fundamental. So that helped me and it's really aligned me to how I can heal myself, what I need to do. Okay, so what you need to do, first of all, going through COVID, is drink. Drink plenty of fluids. Warm fluids is really good. That helps the stomach. So if you put drinking in cold, it might just react and the body doesn't absorb it as quickly. So to help the water intake, make it warm, bring in some lemon juice or lime juice, whichever you feel is better for you. And you can also put a little bit of rock salt, like the Himalayan rock salt, into that because that will help your cells with the minerals actually absorb the water into your cells. So you can be drinking it, but you might end up just passing it through. So actually when you've got the right minerals, the cells will actually absorb and hydrate themselves to actually nourish and release all the toxins that are in your body. Okay, so whilst we're on water, the good answer would be actually with the soluble vitamin C, you can put that into your bottle of water. So I literally just grab a bottle, stick in the soluble vitamin C. You don't have to go really expensive because you basically pee it out. Your body doesn't absorb it. So stick it in the bottle, drink it throughout the day. You're just constantly giving your self, that body, that vitamin C, which is an antioxidant, to sort of flush out these toxins that the body is producing, the waste products that it's trying to fight off COVID and the different viruses. So it helps you get rid of that oxidative stress, which is vital for everyday living, without whether you've got an illness or not. Okay, so what else have we got? So actually with your vitamin C, you actually recommend about 10,000 IU. So that's much higher than what is normally on the actual products themselves. But like I say, you're weighing it out, so there shouldn't be any issues with taking a high vitamin C. Okay, I mean you can reduce that once you've come out of COVID. But actually whilst you're trying to fight an infection, a virus, something like that, this is when you need to really increase those levels for that. Okay, vitamin D, really important. This helps the whole lymph cells, your whole white bodies. So actually vitamin D itself can actually break down the viruses as well. So actually it's a really low recommendation that they have for vitamin D. So what you should have is about 10,000 again per day. And if you think of a day's good sunshine, so in the nice summer, an hour's worth of good sunshine, it's actually 6,000 IU. So getting up to 10,000 isn't daft amount. Okay, so just go again with what you feel. but that is really vital in terms of boosting your immune system to fight off these viruses and to support your immune system. Right, and also vitamin D3 is actually well supported with the vitamin K, which is actually more of like the probiotics that you get. So things like sauerkraut or kombucha, that's really good. This is where you get this natural fermented good bacteria for your gut, which actually, when it comes right down to it, your immune system is how healthy your gut is. So really look after your gut. You know, and you can get these sort of kombuchas, and you probably might want that fizziness drink to sort, because you're obviously losing your taste as well, so it might just activate the whole palate of your mouth and feel quite refreshing. And then you can be taking your probiotics as well, but again, the sauerkraut, the kombucha, these are natural probiotics as well, because you might end up feeling like you're having to pop so many pills, it's just ridiculous. So just find that balance of what feels good for you. Just always remember to listen to your body, okay? That your body will always know. So, and the more you tune into your body, the more you will do what's right for you, okay? So as we're talking about the gut and probiotics, your gut has several functions, many functions, but it shifts from either digestion or immune system. So when you're eating, especially like the higher processable foods that takes longer for the body to digest, like proteins, this will switch your body from immune system mode to digestion mode. Okay, so you don't want you really to be in digestion mode when you're actually struggling with a virus or cold or anything like that. You want to be in immune system mode. So you'll naturally probably will feel like your appetite's reduced anyway, which is good. That's your body trying to tell you don't eat. So try and just keep yourself hydrated and reduce the amount of food that you have, especially proteins. So keep it more for the lighter sort of fruit, you know, your antioxidants, your pomegranates, you know, these different things like spinach, which is all got the good cruciferous greens that have the magnesium and the zinc, which is very supportive for your liver, which your liver is going to be going full at it, be on like a major rave right now, trying to get rid of these toxins. So that will be producing the heat, the fever that you have. So the more support you can give and the energy you can give to your liver to get rid of the virus, the better. So again, it's the hydration, keeping yourself cool when you can. It's also about giving that right vitamins and minerals for your liver, which will be your magnesium, your zinc, and B complex as well. So which you'll find mostly in your dark leafy greens. Right, okay, so I'm powering through this. So try and keep them all to a liquid diet if you can, is really key. Right, and then I think ultimately, just checking my list here, the other thing actually is iodine. So you can get these food supplements, so don't go for the pig's trotters iodine, go for, I think that'd be on the reverse, but you can get like a food supplement that you can just do a couple of little drops in your water, which I do again. I just put it into my vitamin C bottle, and I just slurp that throughout the day. And iodine has a real antiviral, antimicrobial properties to it, so it's powerful stuff. So, but you have to be careful how much you have. It's only just a couple of drops. And whilst we're on the whole antimicrobial, colloidal silver, or nano silver, you can get this as a spray. It's really handy because then you can just squirt it up your nose. Not very pleasant, but you can squirt it in your mouth, and this will actually start to, at the very early stages of COVID, to reduce the virus, even sore throats, everything, you know, that you would have, nose colds and things. If you just spray it all around that area where the innate immune system is, that will support it in reducing the virus to keep expanding and growing. Basically, it sort of breaks down the RNA tissue, the fatty lipid around the actual virus itself. It breaks that down. And so yeah, that's another thing you could be doing. What else have we got? We have the lovely nature, what the bees do. They are constantly in contact with millions of viruses and bacteria, because there are more viruses in our soil, water and air than there are stars in the universe. So they are constantly needing to protect themselves, so have this antimicrobial aspect to them. So go back to nature, go and get some beautiful honey, local honey. So your beautiful honey and lemon water is perfect. And also propolis, that you can get as lozenges or tablets. That's got a huge amount of sort of immune system boosting there. And also quercetin, which is found in honey. So that's where my dog's landed from outside, so she's a bit hot, bless her, from sunbathing. So that's not me making those funny noises, just in case. And what else have we got? There's so much you can do, guys. There really is. There's no need to fear. You can do so much to look after yourself. And rest. Rest. Take it easy. Don't push yourself through it. If there's one thing that's showed about this, is about actually slowing down and stop putting pressure on yourself to do things, and just take it easy. And, you know, sleep when you can. Put your feet up, just take it easy. And when you're doing this, your whole immune system, your body is allowing itself to come into the parasympathetic nervous system, or PNS for short, which is where the healing begins. That's where we are. If we're in the busy, then the body's always in this flight, movement, activation. It's not trying to, it won't be trying to heal, it's just trying to get your body to function and move. So so rest is really vital for you. Listen to your body will know, okay? So just give yourself that chance to listen to what your body wants from you. We are miracles, our bodies are miracles, and the more you can connect to your body, the more empowered you will feel, and the more you will know. So just trust, okay? And diaphragmatic breathing. We need to stimulate or calm actually your vagus nerve, which at the minute with COVID or any form of infection, it will be quite inflamed and aggravated. So again, it's this inflammation that the body is going through that causes you the symptoms that you have. So to reduce your inflammation is about soothing and calming your vagus nerve. And there's many things you can do for that. The key one is actually diaphragmatic breathing, and that's bringing breathing into your belly. There's other videos that I've done here about talking about how to do that, but that will really stimulate and calm that vagus nerve that nervates from our brain, all our organs, right down to our bladder. And it has a huge response back from our organs to our brain, which causes this inflammation. So those people that struggle with the headaches and brain fog and complete scattered feeling, this is your vagus nerve really not happy. So diaphragmatic breathing will be good. Again, calming your gut. So like aloe vera juice is brilliant stuff. It just really allows the body to cool and calm and reduce that inflammation, which can cause the head issues, the depression, the anxiety that you get from it. And this is long term as well. So this isn't just about experiencing COVID right now, it's about long term too, because it will still hang around even though you've got through like the main bulk of it basically. And this is why we're seeing this long term sort of long COVID, we're calling it, or post-viral fatigue. It's always been called before. So everything that I've been talking about will be what you can use now. Well, first of all, it's to help you prevent it, or to kind of get your immune system strong whilst you're going through it and whilst you're after it. So it's a process to use actually throughout your day-to-day life. Okay, I think that's about it. I could talk a lot more, but I think that's the key aspects for you. Yeah. So I mean, I'll do probably another video about vagus nerve and how to activate that. But the diaphragmatic breathing is good. Oh, and actually, if you massage your ears and pull them down and move your jaw around, that really helps kind of free up the space right behind your ear where your vagus nerve comes out. And when that's tight on the nerves don't like being compressed. So again, that will free up, especially if you've got like tinnitus or kind of like that cloggy ear kind of feeling. That will really help you too. So I hope this helps you, not only just for COVID, but for everything else. And but don't fear. You know you've got this. There's so many things that you can be doing, and listen to your body. It knows. It knows. You just need to listen to it. Okay. So lots of love. Look after yourself, and get well soon. Take care. Bye.